Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Shit Radio. I'm your host, Bill Brasky, joined as always by my co-host, Liars. Wasted is on assignment this week. Boy, do we have a show for you. Slash falls and ticket sales stall. Woo-hoo! Good times for Guns N' Roses, I guess. So, Liars, our dear friend Slash, a.k.a. Rhea Perlman in a top hat, what happened to him?
Well, apparently they were at a show in Paris this past week, a little while ago, and Slash was running across the stage and he fell, and his hat fell off as well, which was very alarming because we all know that he's got the Ronnie James Dio going on, and this pretty much confirmed it.
Yeah, I mean, that hat, you got to imagine pre-show, he's just super gluing it on.
Man, like, I was talking to somebody, thanks for the comments, by the way. I was talking to one of the posters was commenting on our show, and he was, the comment was revolving around Slash's hat being glued on, and I was like, man, this guy does a handstand at the end of every show, and the hat still stays on. So for him to take a tumble and for the hat to fall off, I mean, he must have hit the ground with some force running.
Should we be concerned about that, though? I mean, watching Slash is, 60-something now?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if a man in my 50s, if I was running and I felt like that, I know that I'd be in some pain. So, all jokes aside, I hope he's okay, and I hope, it's just a bruise and he can move on. But, man, you can break a hip at that age, man. No joke. You can break a hip.
Forget your nonsense, all jokes aside. I'm going for the jokes, and if people don't like it, there's a comment section below, and you can let me know. I'll respond to you. Slash falling like that makes me think of the 90s commercial, help, I've fallen and I can't get up. Slash should be wearing a life alert bracelet. The poor guy's got a pacemaker already. He's fallen down on stage. I mean, Axl probably looked at him like, you know what, I really appreciate that, Slash, that now you've fallen, so I'm not the only one that keeps falling. But these geriatrics are just, they're literally killing themselves on stage. Axl's had half a dozen falls in the last few years. Now Slash is falling, and I think it's because of the little stupid skipping that he's still trying to do, which, when he was in his 20s and 30s, okay, I get it, you're cool, you're in the midst of playing some rock and roll music. But now it just looks like you're having an episode. At the nursing home, I'm pretty sure they'd be like, folks, we need to go get Mr. Hudson some more pills.
Yeah, I mean, do you think when Slash fell, do you think the first thing that went through Axl's mind was, well, I better call Ashba?
No, the first thing that probably went through his mind's like, I knew he was the devil. But hey, listen, audience, if you haven't seen this yet, Liars, insert that beautiful bean footage right now into the video. So here we go. Okay, so I mean, he recovered nicely. I got to give him that. He recovered nicely. My fat ass, if I would have fallen down like that, I don't know if I would have recovered so nicely. But it's probably because he's wearing, some reason, skinny jeans that are well below his hips. I don't understand the fashion choices of these gentlemen. But then again, it's still better than Isaac Carpenter, who now looks like he's the Gimp. Like, I saw a recent picture of him with Beta La Bias posted by the Guns N' Roses official Twitter, and oh my God, dude, he looks like he's something like in Pulp Fiction. They're like, all right, time to call it the Gimp. That Bruce Willis would have to go down there with a samurai sword to address Mr. Carpenter. So do you think, Duff is the reason that we got Isaac Carpenter in the band, right? Because, what he did with Frank, where he's like, hey, Frank, I got some shows over in Europe if you want to play that. I know a guy, we can book you out some shows. And then, Frank's like, all right, yeah, that sounds great. So then Frank's over in Europe doing some shows, and then they're supposed to be, he doesn't tell them that, hey, we're going to do Guns N' Roses rehearsal last year, to get ready for the tour. And Duff's like, I don't know where the drummer is, Axl. I don't know what's going on. And Slash was like, well, we need a drummer if we're going to play. And Slash was like, hey, what about Adler? And Duff's like, no. We know Adler's got a drinking problem. We don't want to upset Axl. I know a guy. I wonder if they got, the whole, Gimp situation going on from Pulp Fiction, those two. Duff and Carpenter. Just throwing it out there.
Given Duff's femininity, I wouldn't put it past him.
I'll teach you how to be a man.
Poor Duff. All he does is just come on and play bass, and we're just shitting all over him. Hey, it's fine. He can take it, right, Duff? Hey,
well, we know supposedly Carpenter can take it too.
Yeah.
Tell me who's punk. Well, huh? Yeah. Stooges album playing in the background.
Iggy Pop.
Sorry, folks. We didn't mean to take you down a dark road. Yeah.
You, Johnny. Anyway.
Duff's covered in peanut butter. Come on, Isaac. See, this is what happens when Wasted's not here to keep us in line, folks.
Wasted. Come back soon, Wasted. We miss you.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We start talking weird stuff. But, Slash fell, Axl's fallen, Duff is, for some reason, singing Black Leather, which no one can explain. Since our last show that we talked Guns N' Roses, we made the suggestion, like, hey, why don't you start singing some other songs? And they did, which, boy, that's not helping, because, Liars.
Yeah.
You saw an interesting little thing posted by our friend over at Bad Apples Forum, the good old poster Gordon Comstock. He's a fellow Canadian like yourself, and he posted some rather interesting information. Can you share that with the audience?
Well, apparently, the tour is selling so poorly, you can now get 2 tickets for $50. For the code for this, unlocking this code is the U.S. shows are USA 250, and the Canada shows are C-Day 2026. So seriously, 2 tickets for $50. That's 2 tickets to see well, at least the show that I'm going to. It's 2 tickets to see the Black Crowes, and as Gordon Comstock put it, a comedy show afterwards. So it's quite worth it, honestly.
Now, is it $50 each, or is it $25 per ticket?
It's $25 per ticket. It's 2 tickets for $50.
So wait a second here. You're telling me that I can go see the Black Crowes, which, listen, I'm not the biggest Black Crowes fan, but they're a legendary 90s band. And I can see Guns N' Roses that has Axl Rose, Slash, and Duff McKagan performing together for $25.
$25.
I can see both of these for $25.
$25.
And this is, but wait a second. How long out are we until the show? We're not days away. So how far out are we?
I'm going in August,
roughly.
To see my show.
Okay. August. So right now it's the very first week of July. So are we talking beginning of August, mid-August, end of August?
So for my show, it's the end of August. So it's about 8 weeks away.
So we're talking 2 months out right now. Ticket prices are down to $25 each. Yeah. 2 months out.
It sounds to me like
what are they going to be like? What are they going to be like 2 weeks out, Liars?
Guns N' Roses are suffering from blue dot fever right now. Like they're simply just not selling tickets. And
You can confirm that symptom by looking at Ticketmaster, which then gave your computer some sort of disease, correct?
It did. I typed in Ticketmaster on my computer to check out these codes for C-Day 2026, and basically my Ticketmaster just infected my computer and it just shut it down. So, but the blue dots are there. There's many. I would say there's
the blue dot fever is spreading so bad. The blue dot fever is spreading so bad. It's actually affecting the Ticketmaster website and the app. That's how bad Guns N' Roses has given the blue dot fever.
Unreal. Like,
well, look at it this way: 2 weeks out, it's going to be bad. What is it going to be like 2 days out? They're going to be like tarping off parts of the stadium or the arena, whatever it is at your location. Because I know ticket sales in the States, they're doing horribly. Okay, all the fanboys, all like the ones that had their money, all the ones that we're the rail riders, we go around. They all met up in Florida. They did a bunch of the little hoarding trading deals, selling, oh, look, I got this cassette, or I have this demo that has a different 5 seconds of instrumental, zoinks! And they all met up down in Florida for a couple days. It was a big party. They probably went over to the villages afterwards, those sick bastards. But listen, they all met up in Florida. That was where most of the fans met up. So the rest of these shows, probably with the exception of MetLife and maybe the Texas show, are going to just be, your casual Guns N' Roses fan. These will not be the hardcores. These are going to be your casuals. These are going to be people that live in the area. So ticket sales are just nosediving. No one's going to see Guns N' Roses. Limp Bizkit in 2026 is outselling Guns N' Roses. We're past the point of this being a nostalgia act, folks. 2 days out, guess what you're probably going to get?
Oh, free tickets.
They're probably going to be like, listen, oh yeah, you're going to get free tickets, but they're going to probably be like, hey, listen, Slash and Miles Kennedy and the Conspirators, they're playing next year. You come in here, listen, we'll send you an email voucher, give you a free ticket to one of Slash's shows, okay? And you know what? We like you. We're going to give you a hot dog. You want a hot dog? We'll give you a hot dog. Come on. Just post something positive on social media. Hey, Gn'R World Tour 2026. Woo!
Is it the ticket prices, or are people just getting sick of it? Or a combination?
It's a combination of both. The ticket prices are insane. I mean, the ticket prices, they're acting like they're Taylor Swift or they're, what is that fella, gee golly almighty, I'm old. Bad Bunny, he's quite popular. He's the Puerto Rican fellow that sang at the Super Bowl, but he's quite popular with the youngsters these days and the hip-hop community. He sells out pretty well, and Kanye sells out incredibly well. But the nostalgia factor is gone from Guns N' Roses. They haven't released anything as an album, anything as a documentary, anything really. They haven't even released really a live concert from the whole reunion, and it's been over 10 years.
Yeah.
It's been 10 years. Look at it this way. Oasis, they just got back together last year, right?
Yes. Correct.
Guess what's happening in August? And folks, we will do a show, but we're not doing a Oasis show without Wasted because it's stupid, and we're not going to do it. Wasted's our Oasis guy. He's a big fan. He knows it. We don't know as much. But they're going to be re-releasing a documentary about the tour they just did last year in August.
What? That's
right. A year later, they release a documentary. You know what Guns N' Roses does? You want a toy truck?
Yeah. It always comes back to management with this band. And Slash and Duff sit passively on the side and just let it happen. I understand they're in it for a paycheck, and that's probably all that is expected of them is. But I mean, come on, man! You get these reworked Chinese democracy songs that don't sound too good. Mind you, I did like nothing, but. It's definitely not any classic Guns N' Roses. It's still got the stupid CD, it's still got the stupid Chinese democracy sound to it, where it's completely ridiculous, And then,
but we're not blaming. Yeah. I'm interrupting you because I'm not blaming Slash and Duff for any of the rework stuff. It's Axl Rose going here, copy and paste and add layers onto this.
Absolutely,
and that's the problem. Here's the deal. The original Chinese democracy stuff, which had Robin Fink and Josh Freese on it, was fucking amazing. The original stuff that had Buckethead only on it was great. It got fucked up, and it's like, you know what, let's add Frank on here. You know what, let's add Bumble. Bumble's I hear Bumblefoot is a wonderful human being, but it got screwed up. You have to imagine how many layers have been added on since then, because Ashba put stuff on there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just gotten to a point where there's just more layers and shit mixing. And now they get the new releases, or whatever they want to call it, the Chinese leftovers, and they didn't even mix it well. The sound quality is horrible. At least on Chinese Democracy, of course it has layers and copy and pasted, but it sounds clean. You don't have the audio levels, just don't keep jumping around every goddamn place, right?
That's right. That's absolutely right.
Now, you listen to the General, it sounds like a crackhead's like, no, I got you covered. Give me $5, I'll have it to you in a few hours.
Dude, it's
like AI could do a better job.
It sounds like the CDs that they're peddling on Las Vegas Boulevard. Do you know what I mean? Like you
Yeah, it's a bootleg.
Yeah. It's horrible.
I mean, the worst thing is the hoarders and people in the Gn'R community that are selling stuff that have the actual original versions of these are selling better quality material, which, hey, folks, if you want to go spend a couple grand on the General, be my guest, okay? Yeah. It will sound a lot better. It'll have Robin Fink on it. You might even get a little Buckethead on it because it was his boys in there. It's going to sound better than the one you got. If that's what you want to do, go ahead and do it. Now, would I do it? Absolutely not. But the fact that Axl Rose has Slash and Duff and he doesn't even want to spend the time. We mentioned this before that we think Axl Rose is deaf. I think he's deaf. I don't know how you go this and go, yep, this is good. Let's put it out.
I was thinking that, like, you know, they're probably sitting there. They probably have some kind of band meeting or team meeting, whatever you want to call it. And, like, I just picture... Like when Isaac came in, for example, right? And he's probably thinking to himself, you know, Axl doesn't sound too good live, you know? And he's not wrong to think that. And they get into this, like, board meeting or whatever, and they're going to sit down, and they're like, okay, welcome, new guy. We want you to know something. Axl knows he sounds like shit, and he doesn't fucking care. And that just resonates throughout the whole... I don't know, I'm speculating here, but, like, that just resonates through the whole band, and... Hey man, this guy doesn't care, so why should we? You know what I mean? That's the feeling I get.
You're buying my conspiracy theory that Axl Rose is the biggest troll in the history of Guns N' Roses, and that after they screwed the Chinese Democracy release, he's been trolling ever since. You're officially buying in that when he had a tour because he owed it to the contract that Irving Asloff was going to hold him to, that he had a tour with New Gn'R after the Chinese Democracy album release and everything that he wanted didn't happen, that he just said screw it.
I am buying in.
And then when the money ran out and the reunion happened, he's like, you know, I'll try a little bit. And, you know, we got to get tickets going. So the first, you know, couple shows, maybe the first year in 16, I'll give some effort. And then I'll just, oh, look, AC/DC. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go show the world I can still do it. And then when he goes back to Guns, it's like, Mickey Mouse time, you bastards. Yeah. And he's like, the Brazilians don't know any better, so whatever. They love me. Like, you got to ask yourself a question. And fans, we're not going to keep you here much longer. But one thing you got to ask yourself this question about. Live Nation, which is the one who books out these concerts, they're the ones who promote the tour. They're the ones that get behind and make sure that, you know, Axl Rose / Duff get paid. Because you don't think Guns N' Roses isn't going to go touring unless they have guarantees ahead of time.
For sure.
They're not going to go out there and be like, oh, hey, so you guys are going to go on tour. We're going to play all these venues. They're like, oh, we want to guarantee that if we're going to go on tour, we're at least going to get paid X amount. So Live Nation has to assure them of that before this happens.
Yes.
You think Live Nation right now is looking at it going, well, it's been going for 10 years. The singles they're releasing aren't really moving the needle. You know, all the music critics and the public, you know, the publications that are covering the band right now, they're saying it's not a great show and it's already been done and the nostalgia's worn off. Do you think they want to run it back in the next 2 years and put up all the money up front to have Guns N' Roses do another tour? Because obviously we know next year Slash is going to be on the road.
Yes.
So that's 2027. But 2028, 2029, these guys are getting older. Do you think they're going to go, Live Nation's going to go, oh yeah, we'll do another world tour?
I don't know. Like, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if they do, but I would equally not be surprised if they don't because at some point you've got to pull the plug and say, hey, listen, ticket sales are lagging, and it's just not selling the way we want it to sell, right? They've done it with other bands. And
you got to pull a stunt.
Yeah.
You got to pull a stunt. Look at it this way. Motley Crue, what was it? A couple of years ago, they said, listen, this is the final Motley Crue concert. We're done. Listen, if you don't see us now, you'll never see Motley Crue again. Remember?
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
And guess what Motley Crue's doing now?
Touring.
That's right.
Yeah.
How many times has Kiss done, listen, this is our farewell tour. If you don't come out and see us right now, you're never going to see us again.
Yeah.
So this is where I think they are. I think they're either at a residency. Hold on. I think they're either at a residency in Vegas, playing like the Sphere, even though the cost of that's going to be exorbitant, and I don't think they have. Maybe they have the demand. I don't know. I would have to look at the numbers. So a Vegas residency, okay. Another South American tour because they can always play Brazil. No matter what, Guns N' Roses can always play Brazil. That's never going to be something that South America and Guns N' Roses, they're never not going to not have an audience. They'll always be able to fill out arenas and probably stadiums. Or Live Nation goes to them, go, hey boys, it's guess what? It's a farewell tour. You can extend it out for like 2 or 3 years if you need to, but we're figuring, a year or two, world tour, farewell tour, have Adler appear, have Izzy appear, AFD5. I mean, you gotta be thinking we're close to the nuclear option of either the farewell tour or the AFD5 reunion. And how much longer do these guys last, too? I mean, they're all getting older. Slashes has heart issues. He's got a pacemaker in. Duff's really healthy, but usually those are the ones that surprisingly die out of nowhere. And Axl, God bless him. God bless him. I mean, he's not fat by any means, but you got to wonder if he took some of them GLP-1s, and maybe that's going to have some consequences later down the road. Time is not on their side, pal.
And
so I question, what's the future of Guns N' Roses?
Everybody's pining for the return of the original 5 or the AFD5, whatever. You gotta understand something too. Adler's he's had two strokes, right? So he's not 100%, and Izzy hasn't played live for what, 20 years? 20 years? Like,
hey, you don't know that. Listen. At the avocado farm, every night he goes out there with his guitar, okay?
Plays to the avocados?
You're damn right. Why do you think they grow so well, man?
True.
Yeah. I will not, listen, you have other podcasts and other, YouTube channels, they will shit on Izzy Stradlin. Looking at you over there in New York, okay?
No.
That's not going to happen here.
It will never happen. We hold Izzy in high
it's not
regard.
going to happen. Listen, we have an official Twitter account. I don't post on that because I'm not a little girl with social media. This and that. We follow one person. If you want to know who the real the real shit radio Twitter is, we follow Izzy Stradlin. That's all we follow.
That's all. That's all we need to.
You okay? Yeah, because guess what? He saw what this was becoming back in the 90s. And now I think Live Nation and UMG is probably going, because Live Nation, they make money off the tours. If the tours ain't making money, UMG only makes money, if they release things. I mean, the hand that washes itself, Guns N' Roses, But I think, liars, I'm sorry, I'm pontificating to myself. I'm rambling on like a madman. Do you know what? I'm stupid.
Why?
Come on, say Brasky, you're stupid. Come on, audience, type in the comment section, Brasky, you're stupid. It'll be cathartic. You'll feel better about it. Ready? Who got his publishing rights back last year? And Black Star, listen, if you said it was before and you got this documentation, I've credited you for being correct on some of this stuff. But listen, the generality of this is we know that Sanctuary Music Group, that Axl is getting back his publishing rights. So he has the publishing rights. Now when they release any of the Chinese leftovers, etc., Axl Rose releases them through UMG, but it's through his own labeling and he owns the songs, not UMG. So Axl Rose has his publishing rights. He has the publishing rights to Guns N' Roses. What's saying Axl doesn't say F it and just say screw it? Sell the publishing rights for, we're probably talking $300-400 million.
Huh.
Easy.
I would imagine that whomever buys it are salivating at the opportunity to own the rights to such songs as November Rain. 1 billion streams on Spotify. Sweet Child of Mine, 1 billion streams on not Spotify, YouTube. Like, it's people are going to be salivating.
Welcome to the Jungle played at every sports arena, okay? Every stupid car commercial has Welcome to the Jungle. I mean, hell, This I Love even does well on fucking iTunes and Spotify. That's the type of money that Axl can just sell the publishing rights. He loves, and I don't care if anyone gets mad at me, I know this is a fact. He loves Fernando like he's his son. He loves Vanessa like she's his daughter. He takes care of the grandkids with generational wealth, and Axl never has to do a damn thing ever again. Maybe that explains why he's been smiling and so happy lately.
Could be.
Because he knows that any time he could just say, fuck it. He can go out on his terms now. The reunion has set him up with so much money selling the publishing rights. He doesn't have to do anything. That might explain why he's wearing his little stupid bedazzled jackets.
Could be.
Ha! So I think selling the publishing rights might be there. Because guess what, folks? The ticket sales,
they're not.
The demand is not there.
And if you want
Liars, I don't really know.
If you want proof, just go on Ticketmaster yourself and pick any show. You'll see the blue dots. We're not making this up. It's visual evidence right there. Just take a look for yourself, folks.
Hey, Liars, with the exception of being wrong on, and I've taken complete accountability and ownership of being wrong about the June 6, 2025 release date, which later it's been revealed that plans were changed and they were supposed to actually be released, and et cetera, and they later Atlas and Nothing were released that year. How many times have we actually been wrong? How many times have we actually been wrong about Guns N' Roses?
Not to toot our own horns, but not very often. Not very often.
Not very often at all.
Yeah.
I mean, we're looking right now at possibly being wrong about an EP or an album coming out this year, but hey, guess what? They usually wait until late summer, early fall to get ready for the Christmas season, because that's when they like to pump everything out. So could we be wrong about that? Sure. And guess what? We will own it. We're not going to run away or hide from it. We will respond to your comments. Our intentions is not to lie to you. We want to be honest with you. We're fans just like you are. But don't listen to the crazy propaganda that you're hearing out there. There's a lot of people that are spreading a narrative that just isn't true or accurate. Listen, Eddie Trunk is one of the best sourced information you're going to find about Guns N' Roses. Why? Because he's literally blowing Slash. Not like literally, okay, hypothetically. He's not literally blowing him. Let me say this, Eddie. I don't mean that to say that you're having a sexual relation with Slash. I understand you're both heterosexual males, but you're a big, giant Slash fan. Slash and you have been best friends for years. You always talk to him, etc. And Eddie Trunk has pretty much said, listen, this band's never getting together, and they're not going to record a new album.
That's right,
It's
man.
just not going to happen.
That's right. He was.
It's a nostalgia act.
Yeah, he was on record as saying that he doesn't expect anything new to come from this band. And when I say new, I mean something new that they've written together, not some reworked Chinese Democracy outtakes.
On his radio show, Trunk Nation, available on national syndication and on Sirius XM. Eddie, we're not trying to be rude to you, sir. You've done a great job for the rock fans and everyone else. We do realize what you've done for classic rock. I mean, Look what you did for Q104 in New York City. You've literally raised that radio station up from nothing. I mean, look what you've made it so that people could be podcasters about Guns N' Roses because of you on that radio station. Hi, Brando. Hope you're doing well. But folks, what we're saying is there's nobody saying it oh, yeah, guys, expect more Guns N' Roses. I have a thread over on badapplesforum.com where I'm going over the unreleased Guns N' Roses songs, the definitive information, and I try to be as detailed as possible. I've worked with a lot of different people, Shacklemeyer, Wasted. I've used a lot of my sources. I'll give Soul Monster and Blackstar credit. I've used their website. I've used Gn'R Evil. I've gone into really in-depth investigation. There's not going to be that many songs left, and I really don't think that Slash and Duff have worked on many of them. But there's nothing new that's coming. The ticket sales are stalled. The band's falling on the stage now. Axl was falling first, then it was Slash. Let's hope Duff doesn't fall, because gee golly almighty, if he falls, it's really going to break my heart. But, Liars, I don't really know what else we can add to this, except please, audience, we love interacting with you. We know it sucks when Wasted's not here, because Wasted has a point of view that pretty much me and Liars just can't bring you. He's outside the box thinking.
It's true.
He really is. We love him. He'll be back soon. Also, Franz. We love Franz. Franz will be back with us on a more regular basis anytime we're talking Gn'R here soon. We love him, sending all our love to him. But Liars, I think that's kind of where we are right now. You want to take us out, please?
Sure thing. Thanks for listening, everybody. Look for us on YouTube. That's the main channel. Hit like and subscribe and leave a comment. If you're not listening or watching on YouTube, check us out on Rumble. And from Rumble, go to Spotify. And from Spotify, wherever else you get your podcasts, ladies and gentlemen. /Foul.
We got the sector. Fun.